Hi guys, welcome back to the Black Sheep Woman Night Talk. So for episode 1, whoever hasn't watched it, you can go back and watch it. You're gonna have a clear idea of about what is Black Sheep Woman Night Talk gonna be about. Um this is where you're gonna feel very comfortable, stress free, relaxed. Like get your coffee, your tea, and sit and breathe just like I just did, okay? Because this is gonna be a 20-minute talk or 25-minute talk. Depends on my mood. Yeah. So, for whoever hasn't watched, welcome. And I am glad that you're on this video watching and you're gonna get an idea of Middle Eastern life and how they act and everything. So, yeah, welcome. So we're gonna turn down the lights and take a deep breath and let's talk about the Middle Eastern life. And listen, I love being Middle Eastern. Sometimes. But it's okay. I love our food, I love our music, our weddings, our language, our traditions, and the way we welcome people into our houses and homes. But being Middle Eastern isn't only a culture. It is a full-time experience. There is food everywhere, everybody speaks at the same time. There's always one auntie that she loves collecting information like she works for the FBI. Yeah. Um she doesn't need a badge. Literally, she doesn't really need a badge to make you think that she's in the FBI. But she is. She be collecting information about the whole family, their kids, their sons, their nieces, their granddaughters, their granddaughters, everyone. So yeah, this is funny. Yeah, that's funny. Um, she only needs coffee, cookies, and 5 minutes alone with your mother. Yep. I like that one, to be honest. So before I continue, every Middle Eastern family is different. I'm not speaking for everyone, but if you recognize your family tonight, don't blame me. I am just letting you know. If you recognize your family, don't blame me. I didn't give your auntie the microphone. So let's start with visiting a Middle Eastern home. The moment you walk through that door, somebody asks, "Did you eat?" You say, "Yes, I already ate." That's always the case. They hear, "Please bring me enough food for a wedding." 5 minutes later, there is rice, chicken salad, bread, hummus, stuffed grapes all around, and sometimes your mother froze 6 months ago in case guests come over. Apparently, you are the guest she has been preparing for since January. You eat one plate, they say that's all. You didn't like the food? That's always the case, wallah. It's always the case. Um, and when you're and when you're done eating, they will just say, "Mashallah, you were hungry, wallah." Uh, there's no correct answer. If you refuse the food, you're disrespectful. Yes, ma'am. That's very true. If you eat too much, somebody remembers it until your wedding day. Yeah. Do you remember when Aisha ate 3 plates? Why is this family history? Why is my second plate in the official records? Then it comes the fruit, and then it comes everything else. And the Middle Eastern parents believe in every emotional problem can be solved with fruits. You can be crying, confused, and questioning your entire life. Your mother enters the room holding a plate of oranges, says, "Eat." Yep. Mom, I'm having an emotional breakdown. Like, do you not understand what's going on? Okay, but eat first. Dude, like, how am I gonna eat? Like, you know? How am I gonna eat? I'm having an emotional breakdown. Okay, so um, I was just saying some funny stuff from the beginning of the video, but to be honest, I'm just gonna talk about like everything that we be feeling as Middle Eastern girls, women, single, divorced, everything. I feel like we say that we love each other. Like literally, we be saying that we love each other, but I feel like we don't know how to express love. Like Middle Easterns really don't know how to express love. It's like especially moms, the Middle Eastern moms. I feel like they really don't know how to express it. It's like they think it's by food or by buying things or by just I don't know all of that etc. All of that all of that extra. Um, okay. I'm just thinking. What am I gonna say that it's not gonna get me backlashed? So we're gonna talk about love through actions and love by just words. And I don't know how people are gonna feel about it, especially Middle Eastern ones. But yeah, you can hear it. It's fine. So okay, you got love by words and you got love by actions. Love by words is just saying I love you 24/7 on everything. I love you. I love you. I love you. In Arabic means أحبك. حبك 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 بحبك بحبك. Okay, but like let's just be honest. Like when you say بحبك or I love you, like what do you really mean by it? Like do you love me because you just want to love me, or do you love me because you need to love me, or it's like do you love me because your heart actually really loves me? It's like love has a lot of meanings when you say it, but when you act like you love the person, it's way different. It's like okay, it's like someone right now hurting me, and they say that they love me, but the way that they're acting doesn't really show that they love me. They're just convincing themselves that they love me. I feel like in the Middle East, they are not like taught or shown how to love. Like I feel like they think that love is by just saying it. I love you, mommy. I love you, daddy. I love you, my husband, my wife, blah blah blah. Like you can't just say I love you like that. Like to be honest, I just learned this like a month ago. And I have learned it from a long time ago, but like I actually really learned it like big time that if you really love someone, you don't act the way that you're acting. Like I said it last time to one of my friends. I told her, um, I just don't get how, especially men, they can say that they love you 24/7. I swear on everything. They will literally tell you, I love you 24/7. But the actions show the opposite of every single word that they have said. And it drives you crazy because it's like, okay, so you're telling me I love you, and then when I get mad of your actions, you're like, but I love you. No, Habibi, you don't love me. That's not love. Like, girls, you guys have to understand what's love and what's actions. Love by actions. Love by actions, number two, is gonna be how you treat the person. So you can only literally know the person like for what, 2 weeks, and you will treat treat them, treat them in a very very good way. Literally, like in a very very good way, like you actually really love them, and you can literally be with that person, just say I love you, with actions very the opposite way of love you, 6 to 7 years, and still act like you don't really love them, but you're just saying that I love them. Same way goes with parents in the Middle Eastern household. They say that they love you, but they really, really, really just don't know how to love. Because if you really do love me, then you, as a mom or dad, you wouldn't let me go through it all on my own. Or, it's like, when you just want to make a video but you can't say everything? That's exactly me right now. Like, wallah, I know that people are gonna, like, talk so much shit. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, because this is very true. That's what we're going through as Arabs. Like, I feel like no one really understands what a woman goes through. Like, when I made this podcast, when I started this whole thing, I started because I am going through it, and I want to make and understand, and let girls understand what's going on, what you guys have to do, when to say yes and when to say no, because don't let them don't let them take advantage of you by saying I love you. Don't let your mind or your heart think that if they said I love you, that means that you should do everything for them. No, habibi. Use your mind and your heart the right way to understand the difference between love and love by action. You're gonna go to love by action. We're not gonna do love by words. Because love by words, you're gonna take care of everything on your own and thinking that this is what you have to do and this is what you have to do with your life as a woman. No. You don't have to do it all alone. You don't have to do it all alone. You can ask for help. You can. Don't think because you're living in a household who has a man, that means that he's a man. I'm just letting you know. A man is only a man with his actions of how he shows me he's a man. But you got two things. You got a boy and you got a man. So in Arabic it's like يختلف الموضوع عن ذكر ورجل. الرجل يختلف عن الذكر والذكر يختلف عن الرجل. That's what I mean. In both ways they are different. Taking a boy is different than taking a man. A man has his words. When he says his word, he's a man. But a boy, he's gonna tell you I love you and make you think that you're okay and what he's doing is okay and make you go all cuckoo. So don't let it actually get to you. Think before you choose your man. Think before you choose your man. If he's not gonna treat you the same way that you're gonna treat him, don't take him. Don't put yourself through all of that shit on your own. Because you're gonna waste your time when you take a boy's mom who's not used to anything. He wants to get babied. He wants to do blah blah blah. He wants you to go work. He wants you to get everything else done. He doesn't want to give you your needs, your financial freedom as a wife. Because trust me, when you get married, you're supposed to be financially free and helped by a man. That's your husband. You shouldn't be at your husband trying to figure things all out and be on survival mode. Like, you shouldn't be doing all of that at once, you know? And taking care of the house, taking care of the bills and everything, blah, 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 blah. No, that's not a man, that's a boy. You just literally have extra responsibilities. Like, if you have kids, that's an extra responsibility right there. Because he's an old ass man who literally, like, thinks that he's a man, but he's not a man. He's just acting like a boy. Yeah. So, understand the difference between men and boy. Mm-hmm. Male and a man. So, I always say يختلف الموضوع عن الذكر ورجل. A boy is a boy's mom. Don't ever take a boy's mom. Don't ever do it. You're gonna give yourself a headache that you're never gonna end it with, right? You're gonna just have depression all over the world, like all around. Like, you're just gonna be depressed 24/7. You don't even know what to do. Everything's gonna just go until you get your breaking point and you say, I don't want this anymore. Then they will switch it up on you and just say, it's your fault. Trust me, I know. I have seen it. I have seen it all. So, yeah. This is what's gonna be the end of the episode 2. Um, just understand the difference between men and a boy. A man is always gonna be there by your side. He's always gonna tell you, go, 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 do it. Do what you have to need to do. Go to the gym. I wanna see you better. Take this, take that. You wanna go out, let's go out. He plans the date. He plans everything out. Like, that's a man. A woman, her chores are different than a man. Like, a woman's chores are way much different. She has children, she has a house, she has herself. Children, they're like, wallah, having kids, it's another scenario. Wallah, it's another scenario. You don't sit. When you have kids, you don't sit. You have like to take care of those kids 24/7. You forget yourself. But when you have a right partner by your side, you don't feel it. It's gonna be all like very smooth, you know? But when you're just doing everything on your own, it gets harder and harder and harder and harder until you get into your breaking point, until you say, "Khalas, I don't want to do it." I really don't want to do it. That's what you're gonna say. So yeah, take care of your mental health. Mental health is very important. Take care of your body. That's very important too. But number one key point in your whole life, stay with God. Stay with God. Because He's the only one who's going to open up your path to see what's right and wrong. Inshallah. And I'm sorry if I couldn't say a lot of things in the video. I am dying to say a lot of things. Like, a lot. Okay? But it's like I need to give it some time to get comfortable with saying a lot of things that everyone finds private to say. But I am very sure that everyone is going through it. Every single Middle Eastern woman is going through it. Trust me, I know. And it's not easy. It's not. It's not. Wallah, it's not. It's not easy. It will never be easy because their mindset is so much different. Mentality different. Everything is way different. Like, it's literally crazy. Like, it's low-key crazy. I swear. Low-key, it's crazy. Just stay with your faith, your deen, with your prayers. That's the only way out from anything that you're feeling depressed from. If you ever feel depressed, go back to God. Don't go back to anyone. Go back to God. Your friends, you can talk to them about it 24/7, but they're not going to do anything about it. God is the only one who's going to do it for you and fix it for you and show you the right path. So, yeah, hopefully next episode I can talk more freely and about the private things more, because I feel like I need to write them down, you know. If I don't write, I can't talk like that, you know. It's gonna take me a while because I'm still new into this, but I feel like, you know, you guys are already my family, whoever watches this. You're very loved. Always. You're always gonna be loved. And it doesn't have to be from humans. You can be loved by God, and that's it. God loves you. Allah loves you. No matter what you're going through, He's always with you. He wouldn't put you in that position that you are unless He knows that you can actually go through it. You know? So understand your worth between yourself. Always be loved, cared, and touched right. Okay? Yeah. Always take care of your mental health. Take care of your body. Loved and touched the right way and cared. I mean it as like marriage wise. As a Muslim. Pick right. Don't pick wrong. Even though you don't always know, you can't choose. Because it's like a watermelon that you really can't choose all the time to come out sweet. But alhamdulillah. We always have to say alhamdulillah, and that's it. I love you guys. Take care. Good night.